Hi, Virgo. There. Hello, Virgo. This is going to be a week ahead forecast, horoscope, horoscope for the sign of Virgo, sun, moon, rising. Please take it as it resonates and leave the rest for others, as I'm in the collective of Virgo cross watchers. Thanks for tuning in to see how the Virgo in your life is flowing. They obviously care about you, okay? As far as I can see from Virgo's cards here, I'm just pulling some cards to catch a vibe for Virgo to see how the week is going to flow ahead. And I thank you guys for tuning in. I thank you guys for sharing the video, liking and commenting, and for tuning in as I drop these videos in every week. And I would love to continue to tap in for everyone. All right. So good cards so far for Virgo. You know, I feel a lot of responsibility that has been on Virgo's shoulders for a while. However, you know, I want to say that it's coming to an ease, okay? There's an ease or a flow about it, right? That's starting to not be so tough, so challenging, so hard. Maybe there's total removal or shift to the circumstances that I feel for some Virgos here. But I do feel how it's easing up, but it's also worth the reward. If you can understand this, what it is that you've been working so hard at or showing up for so diligently, really putting in your efforts, your time. Sometimes it's been backbreaking or stifling to you, Virgo. I can feel this here, but Spirit is saying that you are going to be richly rewarded, and it already is happening in a number of ways. Okay, so allow this to come full circle. Allow this to come around to you, okay? You don't have to always carry 100% of the load all the time if other people are stepping up and starting to carry some of that for you, okay? I feel how, you know, that's a message all its own for some Virgos, so please allow yourself to relinquish some of the burden of responsibility that you might have been carrying for so long, if it is appropriate to do so and you see that open up for you. That's what I feel for Virgo. One moment, I dropped the Virgo card. Oh, let's see what it is. Wow, Virgo, didn't you get forgiveness a while back? Well, you've got it again. Let's talk about this. Okay, so Virgo, you have the Ten of Pentacles here as the energies for the week ahead. Now, the Ten of Pentacles is about your people, your folks. As you can see, there's like several family members here, parents, children, everyone's together, everyone's touching, everyone's smiling. There's pentacles dangling from the ceiling, which indicates the money, the property, the security. Okay, 10 is the number of completion. All right, this is everyone involved and all of the things that make your life flow in a smooth way in the house and home and the finances and the people. Okay, so when we take a look at the Ten of Pentacles energy of our lives, everyone's Ten of Pentacles looks different. Okay, it includes different people, and it's at different places and has different levels of income and different streams of income, right? If we want to get really technical about this, okay? So Virgo, this is about you and what you're building and who you're building it with. Okay, I can see that you care so deeply about many people, many causes, many avenues. You've been juggling it for so long. I was saying the responsibility, the paths that you've been walking, the path that you've been walking, the steps that you've been taking, they're all adding up. That's what I want to say. And it's going to return to you in a lot of real ways. And I feel like some of it is here in the area of money, in the area of house, home, family. Okay, all of this flow and ease, okay, coming your way, whereas you may not have had so much lately. And this might be, you know, a step away from the stressors that are found in some of these areas, okay? So I really feel positive energy here for Virgo. I also want to say that I again, it's not a cookie cutter thing. It doesn't have to include X, Y, and Z, even if somebody else says it should. Okay, Virgo, you get to decide who comes along with you. You get to decide what it's going to look like, all right? And sometimes we leave a few things in the past because we've learned they don't work for us anymore. Okay, so I see that you're really thinking about this week. And you might even be making some kinds of decisions. You might even be trying to move your life in new directions, okay? Your words from Spirit, let go and enjoy. Virgo. Hi, Lindsay. Thank you for joining the live. This is for Virgo. On Mondays, every zodiac sign gets their own video reading. So this one's for Virgo. Thank you so much for being here, though. So Virgo, Spirit says, let go and enjoy. And I really feel this to mean let go of the past and let go of the bad attitude, let go of the resentment. I mean, not to say that we accept abuse, but we don't have to hold a grudge forever, okay? Every circumstance is different, Virgo. But Spirit is encouraging you to remember that sometimes the people are more important than what you might be trying to hold on to, or maybe the point that you're trying to make. Maybe you have a really good point to make, but it's not being received, and you just need to let it go and move past it. You know, like I feel here how Virgo needs not to be stuck in old ways, not stuck in the past, nor stuck to any of the familiar toxic patterns that they are trying to shake. Okay, Virgo, hello. I see that you are on a personal development journey. You want to live a better life. You want to be happy. So start putting things down, let things go, and removing what no longer serves you, removing what's no longer aligned with your life or the life that you're creating for yourself. You've got to move with the flow of what is happening in the ways that you desire in your life. Now, another message here, forgiveness. Holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful, and it has the capacity to heal and transform. So who do you need to forgive in your family, Virgo? Maybe you need to forgive yourself for creating the kind of dynamic that feels toxic to you, you know? I'm not saying that you created the problems, Virgo, but you may have had a hand in some of it, okay? We're not all innocent bystanders. Sometimes our hand is not disagreeing sooner, right? Not speaking up sooner, not stepping away sooner, not cutting something off. Maybe we've enabled some poor behaviors, or maybe we're really holding grudges. Like, I can't even enjoy this because I'm still mad about that thing that happened however long ago, whatever. Okay? But is that serving you today to still be mad about something that everyone else has probably forgotten? You're weighing yourself down energetically. Spirit is saying, let go and enjoy. The blessings that you seek are behind the kinds of resentments that you're holding on to and you are reluctant to forgive. Wow, Virgo. Deep message. I hope that resonates, and I hope you have a better week. The next message is going to be for Capricorn. I will see you on that video.